The best way to learn a language is to get a girlfriend who is a native speaker. I keep seeing this in the comments and I want to make a video about it because I think it's relevant. In this day and age, in this globalized world, international couples are completely normal. French guy and Spanish girl, German businessman and Russian gold digger, Italian YouTuber and Somalian delivery guy. It happens all the time. And do all these people end up fluent? The reality of it is that some learn, but most don't. And in this video I'll explain why, what are the main mistakes, and how to avoid them. So why do most people fail to learn a language from their girlfriend? Why do my haters fail to learn the language of their wife's boyfriends? Well, I'll show you the main mistakes and how to avoid them. Also, if you notice that I'm sweating loads, it's not because the topic is making me nervous, it's because it's really hot here. And I'm not going to make shirtless videos. I don't want to be like Andrew Tate. You're broke! You're fucking poor! So anyway, why do people fail to learn the language of their girlfriend or wife? Well, as I always say, you can't learn a language the lazy way effortlessly, no matter how many videos you watch about it on YouTube. And a lot of people expect to learn by immersion, by just being in a relationship or having friends who speak the language, and by just being around them, they'll eventually learn without effort. And it doesn't work. Exposure alone doesn't create fluency. It helps, but if you don't work on your skills on your own, you're not going to make much progress. And this is why you get so many people who've been married for 20 years who still can't understand or speak the language of their wife, husband, in-laws, or whatever. It's because they never really practiced on their own. They never did any deliberate practice. For example, a German friend of mine has been with a Spanish girl for years and years. He can speak Spanish, but his Spanish has remained the same for years now because his only practice is talking to his girlfriend and his girlfriend's friends. Und ja, ich meine genau dich. Ich weiß, dass du dir meine Videos ansiehst. So they talk about the same things over and over again. And this happens pretty much to all couples. What do people talk about? Daily life, plans, food, work, family, useful stuff, but limited. And once the communication is good enough, people stop improving. Often, in international couples, if both sides speak English, they just keep speaking English. So when conversations become difficult, people switch or they stop. So there's no progress after a while. There's some progress in the beginning, but that's it. Also, the main problem. Most of you struggle to get a girlfriend in your own language, let alone in a foreign language. And trying to get a girlfriend to learn a language is trying to put the cart before the horse. I guess you could be like that weird guy on Instagram who speaks 25 languages and claims that in order to learn a language, you have to pay for it, get a girlfriend, or in his case, pay for a girlfriend. The one who doesn't blink. Don't know his name, but he scares me. Yeah, don't be that guy. If you want my personal advice, this is not a good way to learn a language. In fact, it's not a way to learn a language at all. Unless you're a psychopath, a person is not a means to an end. This applies to friends too. Languages are a means to an end. Languages are a tool, not the other way around. So learn languages first to meet people and have fun and have nice experiences. Enjoy your life. Learn the languages seriously and don't depend on anyone. So it doesn't matter if you've got a native speaking girlfriend or not. My advice is always the same. Prepare language islands, all the sentences that you want to use in the most common scenarios. Learn lots and lots of sentences, lots of repetition, shadowing, active recall. Listen to the language a lot and speak the language a lot. And if you have a significant other or friends or family who are native speakers, then great. Practice speaking with them as well. But you need to learn seriously. Otherwise, you won't make much progress.